Today is Holy Thursday. During this day, we call it Holy Thursday because it is the time that Jesus instituted the Holy Eucharist together with the priesthood. Jesus comes to Jerusalem on the evening when the pilgrims are arriving and selecting the lambs that will be given as sacrifices during the Passover. So, Jesus comes as one of the lambs to be chosen as a sacrifice. Remember, the lambs that were chosen to be given as a sacrifice were carefully selected. They were to be without any blemish. They were to be pure because people believed that to give a sacrifice to God must be perfect. No wonder Jesus comes as a perfect lamb. He is an innocent lamb that is taken to a slaughterhouse. He died for our sins. He shed his life. What we do notice in all the gospel is that throughout these events, Jesus is in control of what is going on with his life. Jesus surrenders his life. He is not forced. The events tell us the painful moments of Jesus' life. He was rejected by his apostle. He was denied thrice by Peter. He was abandoned by his closest followers. Even the people who were singing Hosanna, Hosanna, the King of the Jews, who were waving branches as he enters Jerusalem, they turned against him. They demanded his blood. They demanded his execution. This evening, we do realize Jesus instituted the Eucharist. He said, "Do this in memory of me." What does Jesus mean here? It actually means that every time you go to Mass, every time we gather to celebrate the Holy Eucharist, it is as if you were there in the last moment with Jesus Christ. It is as if you were there with Jesus Christ, surrounded with his apostles. That means active participation during the Mass. In the Mass, we sing. During the Mass, we kneel. During the Mass, we stand. We actively engage ourselves as we try to enter the mystery that Jesus gives us every day. The Eucharist nourishes our souls, makes us stronger. But above all, we gather as a community to listen to his word, to share his body and blood, everything. So, on this night, in a special way, we remember the things that Jesus did for us. He loved us so much. He welcomed anyone. He accepted people the way they were. Sinners, tax collectors, all were attracted by the message of Jesus Christ, the message of love, compassion. And then, in Jesus Christ, those who see, who's supposed to know him very well, the Pharisees, the scribes, they become blind. They turn against Jesus Christ. They look for means and ways of arresting him. Because they do not understand him, they think he is the ordinary son of Joseph and Mary. How many times have we tried to abandon Jesus Christ? How many times have we rejected him because of our own actions, of our own deeds in this world? Every time you reject Jesus Christ, every time you abandon him, he is looking out for you. He is seeking to bring you home. And when he finds you as a lost sheep, what does Jesus do? He carries you on his shoulders. He brings you home. so that where He is, so you will be. Let us therefore pray, my brothers and sisters, as we enter this, the most sacred journey of our faith, be reminded the love of Jesus Christ as manifested on the cross.